Tom, what's the worst thing about wearing a Spider-Man suit for 12 hours?
The worst thing is definitely the smell. You know, I'm not gonna shy away from it. You know, you spend 12 hours in that thing in a deep lunge, jumping up and down all day, that stinks. We were really lucky with the costume department we had on this movie. We did a really interesting exercise when we were in pre-production where I tried on Toby's suit, I tried on Andrew's suit, and I tried on my original suits, and we sat down with the producers, with Destin, and the costume department, and we spoke about the things that we all loved about the previous kind of works of art that were those original suits. And there was an amazing kind of creative luxury that we had because my Peter got the chance to meet those two guys in the last movie. So the idea behind the design of the suit was to try and make an homage to the things we loved about those original costumes. And then from a logistical point of view, Andrew and Toby, they had it way easier than I had it. They had zips in different places. They could use the bathroom. They could take their mask off by themselves. They could take their gloves off.
Crazy.
Which I still couldn't do on this.
But
He's still on one.
For the fourth iteration of this character was the first time I could comfortably go to the bathroom.
And then could you drink with the mask on?
Well, on this movie, I could take it off. Whereas in the previous movie, it was so tight and attached that in order to take the mask off, you'd have to take the top off. So in this movie, it gave us a lot more freedom, and it also made working with Destin a lot easier because, you know, it is weird when you're talking to someone with a mask on, and you're trying to have like a human conversation, and I know you guys have to deal with that in scenes a lot, where it feels like I'm giving absolutely nothing, just because I'm just essentially a giant tennis ball at that point. But one of the really awesome things that we discovered while we were shooting, they had designed these new lenses, and in certain light, the camera looks straight through those lenses and you can see my eyes underneath the mask. And there was a conversation of like, is that a good thing or a bad thing? And I think it was Destin that said, I love being able to see that there is actually someone beneath that suit. And there are certain moments in the movie where it really humanizes, you know, the superhero.
I love the imperfections of the suit.